So I've gotten a few comments on the channel of people pretty much stating that they think fusion is going to be the deciding factor in this Future Trunks arc, which involves Zamasu and Goku Black. Now the idea that they came up with is that since the situation is so dire, the only possible way of Goku or Vegeta winning is for them to fuse, and it is an interesting idea, but personally I don't believe that is going to be the case. But if Vegeta and Goku do fuse, I just want to note one thing, which is that the fusion dance, if it does occur, Goku and Vegeta may not become Gogeta because that is from a non-canon movie, and basically that means that it's not part of the DBZ main storyline. Basically Gogeta doesn't exist in the DBZ universe. Even though we know he exists, that is from a non-canon movie. It does not follow the original storyline, therefore it may give us an entirely new character, which would be really cool to see. And personally, if fusion does happen, I would love to see a new character, even though Gogeta is one badass mofo. Now personally, I don't believe fusion is going to occur between the two characters in this arc, but it may occur later on in Dragon Ball Super when we're getting towards the end, because when we saw fusion in DBZ, it was towards the end. And I hate to reference GT, but in GT, when Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta fused to make Super Saiyan 8 or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they both did it at the end of Dragon Ball GT, and it was a last resort. So I especially don't think it's going to be in this arc, maybe not even in the tournament arc, because that would just be way too unfair. But maybe in the last possible arc of Dragon Ball Super, Goku and Vegeta will fuse to make hopefully a new character, or maybe even Gogeta. I'd be okay either way, but in this arc I don't think Goku and Vegeta are going to fuse. Now the reasons are pretty obvious. Goku and Vegeta have too much pride to actually allow for fusion to take place. They only did it in Dragon Ball Z when Super Buu was absorbing every single thing he could see. To level the playing field, they fused together to fight Super Buu, who had Gohan, Gotenks, Piccolo. Pretty much all of the Z fighters were absorbed, but once the absorptions were released and Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and every single one of the Z fighters were released from Super Buu's body, and Super Buu started turning into Kid Buu, we saw that Goku and Vegeta both destroyed their earrings because it was more fair to have a one-on-one fight with Buu, who had not absorbed anyone else. Now, in Dragon Ball Super, I believe this will be the same case, since Black and Zamasu have not use any sort of absorption or fusion tactics. I think that a one-on-one fight between Black and Vegeta is more likely, or a one-on-one fight between Black and Goku is more likely. Now to further reinforce this, in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta has been on a constant losing streak. He saw Goku go Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken mode, which really hurt his pride. He then lost to Goku Black, which also hurt his pride. Now to actually give up and give into fusion, I just really think it would be out of character and his pride would not allow it. Something major has to happen for Vegeta's character before he gives up and gives into fusion. Also, Goku, who knows everything about the fusion dance technique, he did not mention it when he came back to the past and was talking to Bulma and Beerus and Whis, and they were discussing how Black and Zamasu came to be and how Zamasu has an immortal body. Goku suggested that a way to fight Black was to become immortal himself, and to do that he would eat a huge bunch of senzu beans. But even though that was for comedic effect, he did not mention fusion, even though he knows everything about the fusion dance technique. I mean, he could have said, Vegeta, we could fuse and unleash hell upon them, but he didn't say that because I think Goku himself knows deep down that he doesn't want to fuse either, because both fighters would much rather fight their opponents one-on-one. I just believe that being the case. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now there is another scenario that I'm really hoping does happen in Dragon Ball Super. Since Future Trunks' world is in peril and he is the one who came back to the past to enlist the help of the Z Fighters, I really hope that Trunks is the one who gets the final blow on Goku Black. But there seems to be a little bit of a power difference between Goku Black and Trunks, Future Trunks, so there has to be a way to close that gap, and I think fusion could possibly be the answer for Future Trunks. Now that begs the question, who is going to fuse with Future Trunks? And I know this is a little bit far-fetched, and for this to happen, the character that I want him to fuse with does need to start training his arse off to actually become compatible with fusion. But what if Future Trunks and present Gohan fuse and make Gohanks or Trunks Han, whatever their name would be, I think that would be amazing and really good for the story, because future Trunks and future Gohan did their very best against the androids, but Gohan died and wasn't able to save that world. However, present Gohan can actually save the future this time around with the help of Trunks if they fuse. It would be amazing. I think the power would increase dramatically, but Gohan needs to start training for this to actually happen, and I really, really hope it does. It would be a much more satisfying conclusion for me personally if this did happen. What do you guys think in the comment section below? I really do want this to happen. Gohan and Trunks. I think for the story element, it would be really, really cool for Gohan to actually help Trunks restore the peace in the future, just because future Gohan is dead, but present Gohan can take his place in future Trunks' era. I think I've discussed the possibilities with evidence, but however, this is all speculation. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. None of this may happen at all, but if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to give the video a like rating. That really, really helps the channel out. Just do it, man. Just hit that like button. I've been racking my brain around to see if Gohan and Trunks will actually fuse. If it does happen, how cool would it be? Gohanks. We already know that Trunks has the potential to learn fusion because his kid version has already learnt it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Goku could teach both of them. It's a possibility. Leave a like if you could, and I'll see you guys later. Fare thee well.